Ever been driving along a peaceful country road when a casual glance in your rearview mirror reveals approaching terror? Suddenly, an angry buzz of snarling motorcycles have you surrounded. The wild angels are on a run.
If you want to make motion pictures, you should make them because you love making motion pictures. If you want to make money, go into real estate, become a venture capitalist, become a bank robber, do anything else. Don't go into films to make money. You can say, I would like to make money, but I also love making pictures. This is my life's career.
Rock, 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 rock and roll high school. But I don't care about history. Rock, rock, rock and roll high school. 'Cause that's not where I wanna be. Rock, rock, rock and roll high school. I just wanna have some kicks. I just wanna get some chicks. Rock, 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 rock and roll high school. The girls out there knock out, you know. Rock, rock, rock and roll high school. Cruising around in my GTO. Rock, rock, rock and roll high school. But I don't like the teachers and the principal. Don't wanna be taught, be no fool. Rock, 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 rock and roll high school. Rock, 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 rock and roll high school. Fun, fun, 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 oh baby. Fun, fun, oh baby. Fun, 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 fun. Rock, 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 rock and roll high school. Rock, 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 rock and roll high school. Rock, 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 rock and roll high school.
You are about to enjoy an experience in extreme terror.
I'm not certain exactly what led me to make horror films.
From worlds beyond comes a weird and wanton intelligence.
My conscious mind tells me I'm an adult human being and I'm not afraid of anything.
Mysterious creatures thirsting for lovers' blood.
My unconscious mind tells me there's a lot to be afraid of.
Roger Corman has been called the greatest independent filmmaker in Hollywood history. And though he may not understand his taste for terror, he understood early on that with a little money and lots of ingenuity, he could film his fears for fun and profit.
I started in the motion picture business as a messenger at 20th Century Fox, worked my way up to the story department, then wrote and sold a story of my own, went along as associate producer for no salary, but I wanted the credit.
Roger soon decided he could do a better job making movies himself. So he raised $12,000 and produced Monster from the Ocean Floor, shot in just 6 days. The movie made $100,000 at the box office, and its success caught the attention of Jim Nicholson and Sam Arkoff, whose company went on to become American International Pictures.
I thought it had a commercial ring to it. The title, the theme, wasn't much of a picture as such, but there were obvious qualities, particularly the fact that not too much money had been spent on it.
Next, Roger tried his hand at directing and launched his first wave of science fiction quickies.
The Day the World Ended, Not of This Earth, and a great early winter, Attack of the Crab Monsters. As fast as I could make my films, I would get my costs back and I could continue shooting and then wait for the profits. And the great thing about American International was that there were almost always profits.
The profits were rarely invested in convincing special effects, though. The Beast with a Million Eyes was really just a tea kettle with some holes punched in it. And the creature from the haunted sea would make the Cookie Monster look menacing.
Fire! Fall back!
The least threatening monster I ever ran from was what I call the big carrot. Somebody called it the cucumber. And what was it? It conquered the world. It looked like a big ice cream cone upside down with fringe on the bottom and some eyes, horrible eyes.
Corman also created storylines from headlines. When the Russians launched Sputnik, Corman countered with War of the Satellites. When bee pollen became the rage, Roger arranged his own sting operation. That hatched The Wasp Woman. Eventually, Roger played horror for humor. The result was a macabre comedy that became a Corman classic.
Feed me!
Oh, take it easy, Dracula. What do you think I'm carrying here, my dirty laundry?
The Little Shop of Horrors is the gory story of a boy and his bloodthirsty pet plant. The movie eventually blossomed into an off-Broadway musical and a big-screen remake. But the original also featured the cameo appearance of a pain-loving dental patient played by Jack Nicholson.
No, Novocaine. It dulls the senses. This is gonna hurt you more than it is me. Oh, goody, goody, here it comes. Oh, my God, don't stop now!
What is the meaning of this?
In 1960, American International took a gamble and allowed Corman more time and money to make his first full-color, widescreen scare show. The Fall of the House of Usher was their biggest hit to date, and it led to a series of films loosely based on the works of Edgar Allan Poe. The Pit and the Pendulum, Tales of Terror, The Haunted Palace, The Mask of the Red Death, and The Tomb of Ligeia relied on gloomy, gothic settings, moody musical scores, and a star who became the suave, self-obsessed anti-hero of horror, Vincent Price.
I can hear the scratch of rat claws within the stone wall.
People are always asking me, did it worry you that you were stuck in that kind of film? I really wasn't, because the parts were all so different. And they made my name in film. I'm very grateful to Roger for that, for those pictures.
Get out of my sight.
In 1963, Corman directed what some critics consider to be his masterpiece, X, The Man with X-Ray Eyes. Stephen King has called it one of the most interesting and offbeat little horror movies ever made. And while Ray Milland gets a glimpse of eternity, it's con man Don Rickles who can only see dollar signs.
You're out of your mind.
But you could look right through a guy and see what's wrong with him, can't you? You said you wanted money, didn't you?
He gave him great advice, Roger Corman. He always said to me, why do you want money? That was a big problem when you did those pictures with Roger Corman. You didn't get money. You got an 8x10 glossy of him.
When Roger quit directing to form New World Pictures in 1970, he continued his personal tradition of trying new talent. More than anyone in Hollywood, Corman is credited with giving big breaks to actors like Robert De Niro, Jack Nicholson, Peter Fonda, and Dennis Hopper, and directors Francis Ford Coppola and Martin Scorsese. When Gremlins director Joe Dante got the media assignment to direct Piranha, he benefited from Corman's counsel.
The best piece of horror advice Roger ever gave to me was to sit down a lot on the set. He said that if you don't sit down, movie making will be a horror, and he was right. Unfortunately, he never provided any chairs.
Now, as the head of Concord New Horizons, Roger's still making movies and providing a proving ground for the talent of tomorrow.
It's something Roger takes a great deal of pride in, and he should. And I wish there were more Roger Cormans out there, but I guess someone as unique as Roger, it's hard to duplicate.
In 1991, Roger broke new ground by getting his own star on Hollywood's Walk of Fame. And he received one of the movie world's rarest honors, top billing in a film that marked his return to directing, Roger Corman's Frankenstein Unbound.
I think Roger should be inducted into the Horror Hall of Fame because of his contributions to this business. He is an institution.
I know that there are directors who have made a single good horror picture. I don't know anybody in that field who's made as many good ones.
Those pictures have lasted a long time now. They're always on television. They're always being shown in theaters, which is a proof that they were well made.
It's very hard to imagine what the impact of those pictures was at the time, but they were really trendsetters. Congratulations, Roger. You truly do deserve to be in the Horror Hall of Fame. Any director who's ever worked for you could attest to that. Roger, thank you for the opportunity to direct. I continue to love the job, and there isn't a week that goes by that I don't use something that you talked about and taught me, or tell a really great anecdote about you. Thank you for all those things.
Oh, take it easy, Dracula. What do you think I'm carrying here, my dirty laundry?